Hi everybody, Craig here. Welcome to the 8th episode of my 1 vs 3 Age of Wonders 3 playthrough series. In this series, I'm playing against 3 Emperor AI that are on a team against me, and I'm playing as the Dwarf Archdruid, Ulrik Icepelt. In our last episode, we continued expanding our empire, really working on sort of our economy, getting our production up, and starting to really build up some decent armies. In this city in particular, we're really starting to pump out these orc shock troopers, which we're now kind of sending out to distribute to our heroes to get them in stacks. And we've also got a number of our other cities starting to really ramp up and focus more on production. We also were able to get Ulrik his first tier 4 unit here, and we have a couple of other units ready to evolve in the near future here, these 2 shock serpents that are also going to be able to potentially give us these tier 4 units if I can keep them alive for long enough. So things are going well on that front. And of course, we have one remaining opponent here, our Goblin Theocrat opponent, Nomlik, who we don't actually know exactly where he is. There's a few options for where that could be. Now, as a Goblin, he may be underground, but I suspect he's probably up to the north, and I would guess out to the east, somewhere out here. That would probably be my guess. If we're going to go underground, it's probably somewhere over here. So I think probably my 2 main avenues of exploring to find him are going to be going off this way and going north here this way. So northeast and kind of straight north. But again, he could be anywhere. And before I get started, I just want to give a shout out to Casper Eklund once again. He had left another great comment that had a couple of awesome points there. The one that I think I'm going to mention here is that Casper had mentioned, and I agree with him, and I think I kind of came to the same conclusion, that the reason why in our last episode Nomlik was able to take this city as a vassal just 1 turn before I was able to is because he could see the city because it was a former city owned by one of his allies. And so that gave him access to being able to do the diplomatic options with the city. So it's not necessarily that Nomlik is right around this city and had units in the area. It's more that he had access because of his relationship with Karashar, who formerly owned the city. As we've taken out Karashar and Sulthor, so now, again, just Nomlik left. That being said, Casper suggested, and I agree with him, that I think it might be worth just doing a little bit of exploration around here, just to verify that Nomlik isn't creeping around in here and that he is somewhere else. So I might send a Dwarven Prospector or something like that, just on a little scout mission, so that I can get through the walls if need be, the diggable walls, so a prospector would be able to do that. But anyway, really appreciate the comments, and I'm always happy to see those, especially when they point out things that maybe I missed or that I'm kind of not sure of, or things that I didn't think of. So thanks again to Casper for that. All right, with that out of the way, I think we will get started. So let's end our turn, as we had kind of left here right at the end in our last episode. So again, I really want to start hunting down Nomlik. And to do that, I've got a few stacks in decent positions that I think are going to be able to do that. So let's take a peek here while this is turning over. So I've got this stack here led by a warlord, Brimir the Savage. Decent stack here with a shaman and a flamer. And I've got this orc shock trooper who's on his way up to meet them. And obviously will be there shortly. So I'll clear out that ruin. Oh yes, and I had a hellhound acting as a scout out here to the east. I was hoping maybe I'd see Nomlik somewhere above ground. So we're fighting 3 lost souls, so I think we'll be able to just kite them away using my semi-patented strategy. It's obviously not patented, but the approach that I've used multiple times in some of my other playthroughs, and I think in this one as well, to basically just keep units kind of at bay. So you just want to basically make it so they can't attack you for 5 turns, and then you will be able to essentially drag out the battle. There we go. I'm getting them to move over, and then now I can cut back to the right here, essentially. There we go. And if they don't hit me for 5 turns, then I'll win the battle, and they'll lose their movement points, which is excellent. And then I can just run down here, and I should win the battle. And that'll keep my little scout unit alive, which is excellent, because I would like to keep scouting off to the east there and seeing if I can maybe find a an above ground city of Nomlik. Again, I'm going to assume as a goblin that he probably spawned underground. So, oh, okay, maybe I spoke too soon. So we've got a bone dragon, some carrion birds. I don't think we're going to be able to outrun that, so we're going to turn off auto spells and just do an auto combat. Unfortunately, that poor little hellhound just got obliterated. So we will have to send a more seasoned unit up there to do some scouting, and I think Hingrid here with her stack is going to be the unit I'm going to call upon to do that. So a lot of things have happened here, so let's do this. So first things first, we had an obsidian wyvern egg that we had received as a result of producing an arcane item forge in our throne city. And I sent that to Ulrik, so that'll hatch in a few turns there, in 10 turns. And then Ulrik will have a flying mount, which will be nice for him. And then we sent some boots here. That'll give a little bit of extra defense to Doctor. The mountaineering on them obviously is redundant because we're a dwarf. Mountaineering just means that you have movement cost reduction moving through mountains, which normally are super expensive. But as a dwarf, we have that racially, so a little bit redundant there, but hey, we get a little extra defense. Our dwarf warlord here, Gworin, is leveling up, so let's do that. We'll give him melee command because that's going to be helpful for all the units in the stack. And then I think we'll also do martial arts as well. So now that stack is just a little bit stronger, in particular in melee combat, which will be good for us. Okay, a lot of other things here. So first things first too, while we're here, let's just take this watchtower. There we go. Okay, and the whole reason I was sending Gworin's stack down here is to actually take out this roving band of pesky little independent units that have been pestering my two cities here for the last few turns. And they've come out of that shadow gate, so let's see if maybe we can go take them out. That would be ideal. So we'll initiate this battle and then we'll deal with the rest of this. So we'll send them in, and we've got, looks like two lesser shadow stalkers and two scoundrels, night elf scoundrels. Or shadow elf, I should say. Okay, so let's take a peek at them. So they've got Frost Shard, which is a ranged attack, so I just need to be cognizant of that. I also need to be cognizant of the fact that I think they have, yeah, they have backstab, so I do not want to let them get behind me for a flanking attack because that will hurt, like, a lot. So now, unfortunately, our Shock Serpent was crippled by that initial attack there, which is really kind of unfortunate for us. So I think we'll move in like this. We'll do an Awaken, and then we'll throw them in defense mode. Now, Doctor is a rogue, and we have Rain of Poison Blades. Let's see what we have for Gworin here. We do have Last Stand and Lion's Courage. Last Stand is a really great one for increasing defense on a melee unit, but I don't know if I'm going to be in a really good position to use it. So why don't we take out these Shadow Elf Scoundrels if we can. Just do some damage to them. I gotta be really careful. I don't want to overextend my units here. It's going to be very easy for these Shadow Stalkers to move in and flank me when I'm not really wanting that to happen. So we'll move in there to kind of prevent that a little bit. So I'm hoping that they just use their ranged attacks, but we'll see what happens. Okay. So yeah, they're using their Frost Shard. No worries there. A little bit more damage there from the Scoundrel. Now, the question is, how do I deal with them? So they have physical protection as well, which makes them a really annoying unit to try to fight. This is why I really don't like leaving rogues, because rogues get to summon standard Shadow Stalkers as one of their kind of later game units. And boy, they are not fun to fight because they are just so difficult to deal with. So this Shock Serpent is kind of beat up. I don't really want to risk sending it in and having it get pummeled. That being said, if I throw Last Stand on it, maybe that would make it a little easier to do. Yeah, and you can see here that so these Shadow Stalkers have Blight Protection and Frost Protection both at 80%, which makes them very difficult to deal with. Then they've got 60% Physical Protection. So that's where it's ideal if you have like fire damage or shock damage or something like that. Now these Shock Serpents would be premium for fighting these things, but of course they're already pretty damaged, and I don't really want to risk them dying because this unit is very strong. Boy, okay, so I gotta make a choice here. So the blight damage is really not going to do much here to the Shadow Stalkers. So let's wail on these scoundrels, and maybe we can finish them off. Yeah, let's do that. Let's kill them. There we go. Alright, and then I think what we'll do, we're going to retreat back, and we're going to cast Last Stand on our Shock Serpent, which probably won't even get attacked, to be perfectly honest with you. But we'll have to see, and then we'll just do a little bit with our shamans over here. Alright, let's end our turn and see what happens. Okay, they're going after my shamans, which I definitely don't want them dying either. Alright, we'll send in our Shock Serpent because it's got a lot of damage here to do. So, we'll do this. There we go. And then... boy, it's not going to be easy to deal with these stalkers. And I don't think I can entangle them. No. Okay, well, we want to take these out. So let's do... go like this. Can we kill them with bow attack? We'd have a chance, but let's just do this. And we'll do a charge here to get the kill. There we go. Okay. So now we're going to use our hero, I think, to basically come in and... oh, can we maybe turn them? I don't think we don't have enough to be able to turn them away. Because what I'd like to ideally be able to do is to turn them enough that this shaman can actually run away. That would be ideal. Let's see, do we have a spell maybe that would help us? We could do Last Stand, but I don't think that's even going to make enough of a difference, because if you look how much damage they do here in melee, they're going to probably be able to wail on our shamans. Now, you know what? Let's do it and hope that that's enough. Let's see now if they... oh yeah, that's way better. Okay, now they can survive. Perfect. Oh. Oh. You saw that backstab there. I wasn't expecting them to do that, and they almost killed my Shock Serpent, which I would have been very upset had they done that. Successfully, that is. We'll come in and get a flank punch there. And then... can we get a blast? We can. Let's go maybe up over here and flank them this way. And then we can still get the flank kill with our Shock Serpent. Don't have any healing ability, so we'll just do this. There we go. Whew. That was a dangerous battle, but we got it done and we didn't lose anybody. So, can't ask for much more there. So then with this unit, maybe I'll basically just head up north and see kind of what I can find. This unit's decently strong. Obviously, we've got the 2 heroes. We've got some shamans there, making it so we can recruit some animals if we come across them. And this Shock Serpent's going to be kind of our main tank unit, obviously. Although our Warlord hero can also do a little bit of that as he gets a bit stronger too. Okay, so let's do our stuff here. So the city of Uramothai has a quest available. Tell me more about the quest. Ooh, a Revenant Titan. That's kind of scary. We can get a Raptor, an Elder. The only problem is I don't really have any units in the area, but you know what? I think in the turns it's going to take, I have 10 turns, I'll be able to build up an army that I can get in there and do this. So we'll accept the quest. Pretty strong stack here. We've got, unfortunately, we've got this tier 4 and then a tier 3 Bone Collector, which is a very strong unit. So fortunately, we do have fire damage coming from Draconians here. So with these Flamers, I can probably get in there and do some damage. So we'll send some units in to deal with them shortly here, I think, because that would be great to have some extra income from that quest. And then once that army's taken care of them, they can kind of head up north this way. So I'm going to be killing 2 birds with 1 stone in a sense there. I suppose the other option is I could send this unit down that way. Although I think I'd rather have this stack here with Brimir. I think I'd rather have them head straight up north. I think that's going to be the plan for them. So... first things first, we got to get this orc up there, and unfortunately we're one step away from being able to join them in this battle for the ruin. I really don't want to do this battle without the the shock trooper there, so we're going to hold off one more turn. Now with this stack here, I have to decide what I want to do. And I think I'm going to go exploring basically with them. I think I'm going to basically head up this way. You know what, I could even head over to this Frostling city that I discovered with that little hellhound that was over there doing some scouting. Alright, let's see what else we got going on. So, we also produced a few things. So in Dularm, we were able to produce our Draconian Crusher. Fortunately, these Draconian Crushers now have regrowth as part of that upgrade I got for a Draconian Governance there, which is great. Makes them a little bit more useful, especially once they level up a bit. Now back to our throne. So in our throne, we were able to produce our shaman here. So let's see. Is there anything else we really want to do at this point? We could start on the barracks and get that going, but I think frankly for our throne, it's going to be better to just pump out some more shamans. Although, you know, it might be nice to forge some items. Casper Eklund had actually mentioned that it might be worth forging some shield items that are actually going to increase the range damage of my heroes. So that's something to consider. Right now, though, I think I just want a few more shamans, so I'm going to do that. And then something else I want a shaman. I'm going to send this shaman up this way. I want a shaman to join Ulrik's stack. And I want that because I've now got all these animals, and it's going to be nice to have another unit here that has the ability to use Awakened Spirit, and that's going to be great to buff up these animals and make them even more formidable than they already are. So with Ulrik here, let's deal with him. So we're going to go down and clear this dungeon out. Yeah, I think we'll be able to do this battle without too much trouble here. We do have to be careful because obviously we don't want to get overconfident, but I think we'll be just fine in this battle. So first things first here, we're going to Awaken Spirit for our brand new King Reed Serpent. We're going to send up front. We have our Spider Queen, who is now very, very strong. Our Silver Metal Mature Shock Serpent. Our Bronze Metal Mature Shock Serpent. So let's see, they're not going to come at us. Okay. Well, we are going to just call lightning on them. Oh, we are not in range to do that. Okay, fair enough. So this is on cooldown for one more turn. I think what I'll do is I'll cast it on the spider when I get a chance as well. So we'll just kind of move up like this. Now I do have to watch out. They have Seduce. But fortunately our Reed Serpent here I think has Mind Control immunity. It does. So that's one good thing there. Okay, there we go. I'm still kind of out of range. I can do a little bit of damage to get them to attack, though. I could also awaken like that. So we'll move up. Again, we're going to stay kind of tightly packed here. I don't want anybody getting flanked. If nothing happens... Okay, there we go. They're coming at me. So they tried to seduce my spider, which was a good move on their part because that spider is very, very strong. Would have been very beneficial for them to have on their team. Now, unfortunately for them, they've really grouped up here, which is going to open them up for one of these. Unfortunately, this Call Lightning attack doesn't hit my own units, which is excellent. You can see that there. No effect on my own units, which is just awesome. So we're going to hit all of these units here with it. There we go. And now let's do some damage here. So first things first, though, we're going to send our other Shock Serpent over to deal with those assassins. I really don't want them getting in with Ulrik. Let's see, can we web? We can. We web the Succubus. That's dealt with now. I don't have to worry about them. Now, these darn assassins are actually pretty powerful, and I really don't want them wailing on my units. So let's deal with that. And then we will... So our Reed Serpent's a little bit wounded, so I would ideally like to be able to maybe stun one of these units. No such luck there. These assassin strikes are really going to hurt. I don't want to lose anybody, so let's see what... Ooh. Oh, and we lost our... Oh, that's a real shame. That was definitely a bit of overconfidence on my part, but we're just going to have to keep on trucking. Ouch, that's a... Yeah, that's a real tough loss there. Yeah, I really kind of underestimated the power of that assassin strike there. You can just see how much damage that does compared to their normal attack. It's just a really big damaging strike that's very, very powerful. Boy, and that was a silver medal too. That's a huge wasted opportunity there for me with that opportunity to level up. Jeez, yeah, that really sucks. Okay, we're gonna kill off this dwarf here. Dwarf assassin. There we go. I think we'll finish off the succubus here. And then we'll use our reed serpent to wail on. There we go. Boy, ouch, I can't believe I lost that tier 3 mature shock serpent that was already ready to level up. Boy, oh boy. But, you know, it goes to show, the minute you think you've got a really strong stack and you're feeling really confident, you can't let that get to your head, right? I let it get to my head, and look what happened. You know, I got all nonchalant about it, like, oh, I can just, you know, charge into a dungeon, no problem, and start taking out units left, right, and center. Well, look at that. I lost my mature shock serpent, so that was definitely not worth it. Fortunately, I've gotten a few units here in return, so this flyer will kind of make up for that a little bit, which I'm very happy about. I wanted one of these flyers coming from this city's quest before, but now I'm actually going to have it just from this. So, I mean, I would rather have had my shock serpent leveling up and becoming a tier 4, but I will take this flyer here. So now the question is, where do I go from here? And I think the answer is going to be I just follow the road. I may end up even going into the Shadow Realm, but I want to go over here and clear this out, this Forbidden Sanctum. So that's going to be, I think, our path here. It's going to be up this way. And again, like if we look up here, there's nothing I can really... I mean, I suppose I could send Ulrik up to go deal with this stack here as part of this quest. But quite frankly, I think Ulrik's going to do more good staying underground here. Although, you know, that being said, let's look back up here. Let's just take a peek. So if we send him up here, we've got these ancient ruins to explore. There's actually quite a bit to do for him. And this quest. You know what? I hate to say it. I think we're going to do it. I think we're going to send him back up top. Of course, I just said we're not going to, but let's do it. Let's send him back up top after thinking about it a bit. And we'll send this druid with him as well. And then we can clear out these ancient ruins and then kill off these undead. Hopefully without too much trouble and hopefully without losing any more units, as I've already done there. That was painful. This little guy is going to head over to this city here and just act as a city guard for now. Unfortunately, I didn't notice here, but we've got these scoundrels creeping in. I probably should have dealt with them because now they're going to come in and probably try and take the city from me. I might be able to employ my no wall strategy there, though, so we'll have to see if I need to deal with that. So we've already got our production there established, so let's do our other cities. So now this is our orc city that was the former capital of our orc opponent, our orc rogue, Sulthor Nightblade. I'm now pretty much set up to start pumping out shamans as needed here, which I think I'm going to do. We've got this little city here working on an observatory. Get that mana node in our domain. Up here we've got, again, shock troopers being produced, which is nice, very nice for us. So in Dularm, we can now produce Draconian Flamers in one turn, which is quite nice. Let's see here. We could start being able to produce shamans there, but I think we'll make another Flamer in this city here just to have more units coming out. A shaman here coming out in one turn in the city of Slurm Thigh, which is good. So now we don't have to worry as much about sending a unit up here to deal with this, so I don't have to cobble together an army quite as quickly, although I still think I would like to do that. So let's go to Tarok here. Okay, this was our little city, our little dwarven city out kind of in the boonies here on the east side of the map. So we produced a builder's hall, which gives us a lot more capacity for production. We can now one turn produce some basic units. What do we have here? Farmer and a prospector. Might be nice just to have an additional defensive unit. I think I would like to be able to start producing Forge priests maybe here or something like that. Although, man, being able to game produce shamans there, could just start getting them in every city. Let's see what's around here. So we've got a magma forge, foundry up here. You know what? Maybe let's work on expanding the city a bit more quickly. So we'll do that. We'll start with the storehouse to just increase the rate of growth, because I want this city to expand and grow and encompass more of these structures, I think. So we'll do that for starters. Okay, so we've got this stack too. I almost forgot about this army. So I was using this army here. I'll send the prospector down to assist in this battle. I think I'd use this army to go and clear out some undead that were down here threatening this city. And now I'm going to try and grab one of these elephants to join me if possible. So let's move in. Yeah, we're going to do the battle because we actually do want to try to acquire here a new unit. It's risky because doing the battle means we're almost certainly going to lose somebody because these elephants are pretty powerful, especially with their charge ability. So I would be pretty surprised if we come through this with nobody dying. But okay, we're gonna just set up here. We're gonna get as set up as we can. Okay, we're gonna chill. So these penguins at least are beefed up a little bit with that awaken. Alright, so now the question is, do I go for an entangle and then maybe try to befriend? Got a 55% chance while they're in defense mode, so yeah, it might be nice if we can entangle them. Alright. So let's kind of figure out how we... Okay, we'll kill off one of them here. That's going to be a good plan. Oh, there we go. That just helped us quite a bit. And let's try for the kill here. Hopefully we get it. Oh, okay, no problem. Excellent. Absolutely excellent. So now we'll send in our prospector here to wail on these kobolds just a little bit. A little more. And then what we'll do is we'll come in and we'll try to entangle. Oh, and they resisted. That's kind of a shame. Ooh, that's going to hurt when they hit us next turn, but I think we'll survive it no problem there, because you can see they can only hit us twice. Let's say they do 18 damage both times, we would still survive that, so no tremendous worry there. We'll kill off them. Okay, now let's see. Oh! Ouch! Oh, and we actually got the kill. Well, not exactly what I wanted, but hey, at least we cleared it out, and we got some experience for some of our units. Actually leveled up our shaman there, so... Unfortunately, that we killed the elephant, but hey, we got some experience with this stack, so all in all, not a horrendous outcome. It would be really great to get this polar bear in this stack here, maybe instead of one of these dwarves. So I think we'll do that. We'll send this prospector here. Oh, we've already moved him. Okay, well, we'll actually keep the stack the way it is. Let's clear this out, though. Some humans here that need to die. So let's see what we're fighting. A civic guard, which has that ranged attack. Ouch. Halberdier, and another civic guard. Okay, so we should be able to take these out without a ton of difficulty. Of course, I always say that, and then you never know exactly what's going to happen. So we can kill off these civic guard, no problem. There we go. Now the question is what to do about these units. So obviously the halberd unit can come in and dish out some pretty nasty damage, and we don't want that happening. Our penguins are pretty beat up, so I kind of want to hide them back just a bit. I don't want them getting killed. Send our prospector back here just as a... Yeah, and I think we're going to just let them kind of come to us. I expect they're going to come in and start stabbing probably the archers or something like that. Ouch. Okay, there we go. At least we survived it. So now we can turn the halberd unit around, take a step back. We'll move our penguin in here to flank the civic guard. Do a lot of damage, get a little bit of lifesteal going. It's a really nice ability that the dire penguins have, that lifesteal. We'll come in and we'll kill the civic guard. There we go. And then of our units that we have left. Yeah, we'll just get the kill with our shamans there. Excellent. So yeah, this little stack, I'll be able to use them to do a bit of clearing. And you know what? We'll take that reward. A tiger unit. Again, having animals with druids is always, or with shamans, I should say, is never a bad idea. So I think we will... Again, I want to send one of these prospectors back to the city. There we go. And we'll send the tiger down there to guard along with this other prospector next turn. And we've got a siege workshop being produced, which will make it a little, hopefully a little easier to produce these shamans more quickly. And we've also got an underground portal here now. Do we know where that one goes? Yeah, that one goes here, right next to our throne. Okay. Let's see, what else can we do? So, oh, we can keep moving. So let's do a little more. Okay, oh, here we go. Ooh, that might be a little bit too strong for us, but it would be great to try and get a mammoth in our stack here. It'd also be great to have a healing unit in here. We really don't have anything doing any healing. So, you know, that's where having that Forge Priest might be helpful if I could get one. Okay. Oh, and look at this. We have some more elemental units coming out of there. So I guess it's really good I have this stack. I imagine they're going to head down and probably attack this city, which I'm not going to be super happy about. Alright, let's end our turn there. First of all, let's see what this unit does. I hope it doesn't go for my city. Although I suspect that might be exactly what it does. And it's going to be really hard to use my kite strategy there because we don't have a wall in the city, but we do have... This unit has phase here. The Node Serpent has phase and sprint. So that makes it harder to get away from. Okay, they're going for my hero. Alright, that's okay. I think we'll be able to win this battle. I have to play it smart here, but I'm really lucky I have these flamers that have the elemental damage. This will be a very difficult battle, though. No question about it. So first things first, I think we're going to basically just try and kind of group up a bit. And we're going to use Last Stand on our Shock Trooper because our Shock Trooper is going to be capable of doing some pretty horrendous damage. And also is going to have to kind of tank a lot for us here in this battle, I think. We're lucky, too, we have Firebolt capabilities with our Shaman because it's Draconian. We also have Poison Bolt, so we get the choice, which is kind of nice. Yeah, we'll keep our Shaman kind of in reserve here. So, yeah, you know what? This is actually a pretty difficult battle because these are Tier 3 Air Elemental units. They are not a pushover by any means. And they also have phase, so they're going to be able to teleport right in behind. You know, if I use my Flamer here and do some big damage, they're just going to teleport right in behind my Flamer and beat the heck out of them, I think. So, oh, look at how much damage they do. Ouch. Not fun. So I'm definitely going to lose some units here in this battle. I'm thinking I don't really see a way where I can, you know, easily come out of this without losing some units for sure. Okay, we're going to throw our hero in the back. I'm going to put Last Stand on... I'm tempted to put it on the Shamans, but I'm also tempted to put it on my hero himself. I think we'll put it on the Shamans. They got a little bit more health. And we're going to just group up kind of around the Flamers here. Again, I know for pretty much a certainty that they are going to die. Because these are going to just phase in behind. Yeah, we'll at least stay up front like that. And then when they're there, I can at least flank with the hero a little bit. Yeah, there goes one, yep. And the Flamers are going to die. Alright, so now it's just a good old-fashioned kind of brawl here, so we're going to have to do what we can. So the Node Serpent is in a really good position here to get beat up on pretty good. Yeah, I think we're going to do that because the Node Serpent's got a lot of health. So we'll take out the Node Serpent. Let's try for a web. Oh, and we got it. That's amazing. I'm very happy about that. We'll try for an entangle. And we got that too! Oh, RNG is on our side. Boy, oh boy. Okay, well now this battle just got a whole heck of a lot easier, so now we can basically take our time here and just wail on these units. There we go. Yeah, perfect. There we go, and then... yeah, look at that. Just excellent. Wow. We got very lucky there. I mean, it's a shame I lost that flamer, but all in all, that really wasn't that bad of an outcome, quite frankly. Okay, so let's see. Did anything else happen? Domain invasion. So those units, those little roaming units decided to bugger off, I guess. I don't know where they went, but whatever. I don't have to worry about them. So that shaman is now up here with this stack. We're going to head over here, and we're going to start clearing things out with Ulrik here. We're going to clear out these ruins, and we're going to take out the undead there. You know what? We could even... well, I wonder, there might even be a way to go back down somewhere over here that's a little bit closer. But, you know, in the end, if I don't end up clearing out this Forbidden Sanctum and getting units with Resurgence here, that's not the end of the world. It would be nice, but, you know, maybe this stack, maybe I'll be able to get them strong enough. So we've got a lightning wand here with Doctor, now able to use a blast attack with a physical shot and also a shock damage attack, which is good. It's always nice to have. Ooh, okay, well, now we know where Nomlik is, at least. Ooh, okay, let's see. Yeah, that's a decent stack. You know what we're going to do? We're going to do this. Nice. Okay, we got a Hunter Spider Queen there to help out. I think I'm maybe going to take a step back because that's a decently strong army there. But we now know where Nomlik is, so this is a Tigran city here. Okay, so obviously Nomlik is to the north. So, alright, now we're going to sound the war drum here. We're going to start sending everybody up north, I think. We're going to start charging in. Ooh, and look at this. What is all this? What the heck is this? I wonder if this was units that belonged to Karashar or something like that. That's pretty bizarre. Okay. I guess we'll go around them. That's pretty strange. Yeah, that's almost certainly units that used to belong to Karashar, I think. And now they've just become sort of independent. Alright, okay, now we really got to start focusing on dealing with Nomlik now that we kind of know where he is. So, I think we're going to just kind of do all hands on deck here and start sending our units north. Here, we've got an underground portal there. Where does that? That goes back down here. So we'll do that. We'll get this unit back underground because I'm going to basically just focus all of my attention on trying to deal with him at this point. So we're going to go there. And we're literally just going to head back the way we came. This city's going to be on its own, and that's okay. We do have the option here to summon one wild animal, like just a tier 1 animal. If there's any cities that really need protection, we could do that just to provide another unit. Let's see, is there any place where that's going to be really, really necessary? I don't really think so, to be perfectly honest. I think it would be more beneficial to spend those casting points on a gargantuan animal, quite frankly. So I think we'll do that. Now this stack here, we can raid the Ancient Ruin. I do have to be kind of careful because I did obviously lose that unit before. We can replace the Flamer here with another one. So we'll do that. And we'll just produce one to replace that Flamer. We've now got this Shaman, which is awesome. This stack is really powerful. We'll keep them as is. Yeah, I think we're good. All right, so let's deal with Ulrik here. Let's do some battles. We'll clear out this Ancient Ruin. So once we clear out this ruin, we'll start heading to the other ruin on the other side of the domain of this city, and then we'll take out those undead, and then we're going to kind of turn north and start heading to where Nomlik is, I think is the plan. Alright, so we can try and recruit these Hunter Spider babies, potentially. So with Ulrik here, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to awaken the Reed Serpent. And with our Dwarf Shaman, I'm going to awaken our Hunter Spider Queen. And I'm going to basically set myself up here like this. Try and poison these ogres a little bit. And again, they're going to be able to phase, so I'm cognizant of that. And then we'll send our Shock Serpent up here. We're going to let them kind of come at us here. I'm expecting they're going to... Oh, okay. Tried for a web. Yeah, there. I was expecting that conflict to happen right there. Alright, well, we're now in a perfect position to try Befriend. It didn't work. But, you know what? Second time's the charm, maybe. Alright, it did work there. So now we've got a new friend. Get the kill there, and look at that. Now silver medal. And then I would like to get some experience, I think, with my Draconian Flyer here. We've already used our hero, so let's just get the kill with our Flyer. Would like to get them up to, like, bronze medal at least. Just get them a little bit more health. What's really nice about the Draconian Flyer, and something I really, really like about this unit, is that when they get elite, they get killing momentum, which I think is just a phenomenal, phenomenal ability. So that basically means that once you get a kill, if you have any movement points left, you can still keep moving. So you basically get, like, you could kill like 2 things in one round, which is pretty incredible. We'll take the reward just to get a little bit more research. And I think we will send this to Doctor, who I don't believe has a melee weapon. There we go. Okay, so we got a free little unit, which we can send as a city guard or something like that if we need. We'll send Ulrik over a little bit further. Okay, so now let's do some production, I guess, while we're at it. So the city of Merc Sul now doesn't really have much defending it, but I think we're going to be okay there. So let's maybe focus on, you know what? Ooh, it'd be nice to get some more of this in our domain. So why don't we do a stone wall? It's also going to give us a little bit more happiness and just get a few more things. We're going to get, look at this, trading post, gold mine, and a lost library all in our domain with that once we finish that, because it's going to give us +1 domain radius. And we'll also get haste berries. So yeah, let's definitely do that. That's a really nice bonus for us. Now for these cities here, I think maybe we'll just start again producing some units and sending them up to help with the war effort with Nomlik here. I'm hoping that he doesn't come and attack me, because I would actually be kind of hard pressed to win. So we'll see what happens. So in Choi An, we're gonna again keep working on shamans. Back up top here, we're actually gonna send our druid underground, I think. We're gonna come in here and then we'll be able to reinforce. So we're gonna just start sending our strong units there. You know what, we could even send a flamer with him, but I think we'll just send him by himself. Actually, no, you know what, I want an escort for him at least. It'll slow him down a bit because of the movement differential, but we'll just start producing shamans there as well. We don't have enough gold this turn, but next turn they can. We're just gonna do merchandise in this city for now. We'll move this prospector in, and now we've got a city guard there at least. So this stack, now I could keep going exploring this way, but I kind of maybe want to come back in and just start heading, kind of unifying up here and getting my war effort going as focused as possible. So I see some haste berries there, so let's do a little bit of this. We'll clear up a bit more of the fog of war here, and yeah, we'll kind of group up here. There we go. What I'm hoping to do here is basically, yeah, group up, do all these quests with, oh, you know what, I maybe shouldn't have done that, because now this undead unit's going to attack me potentially. That was potentially a mistake here, moving this unit in that close. Yikes. Yeah, that was maybe something I shouldn't have done. Oh well, let's do these ruins though. Our shock trooper should be able to 1v1 that troll, especially with the help of the warlord there. I can give him last stand, make him a little bit tougher. There we go. Basically just got to make sure that I don't... There we go. Just want to make sure that I don't get webbed by these spiders here. So what we're going to do is we're going to go over here, and we're going to actually try to befriend them. We failed, but they'll be able to fight them, hopefully, unless they get webbed. We'll try for a web on these wargs. Ooh, resisted. Okay. So let's see what happens. Oh, we got... Oh, no! Boy, that did not go well for us. Fortunately, we'll be able to get the kill here. Or come very, very close. Looks like we're probably going to lose our... Yeah, I don't think there's any way we can save our shamans there, unfortunately, because the spiders are just going to obliterate them. Ooh, actually here, I could at least come in and charge, but they're still going to be able to get the kill there, and oh, that's a real shame. And of course, I don't have a wizard spell to be able to use, a leader spell. Dang, that's a mistake on my part. Ugh, that's a pain. Again, sometimes I just get overconfident, you know, I get in there and I think, oh, it's fine. So Brimir has Killing Spree. Oh, okay, so that's an inherent thing that he has. That's interesting. Basically, it's like killing momentum, but yeah, even better. When he gets the kill, he gets all his movement points back, which is just unreal. So we'll come around here, do a flank shot, get the kill. There we go. Well, kind of decimated my little squad there, unfortunately, due to my poor execution of that particular battle. Take some more. You know what? This might come in handy if we start fighting Nomlik with his machines, with his shrine. As the Theocrat, he produces those shrines of smiting, which are devastating, absolutely devastating. So we've got a level up here for Brimir. So since he has that ability, I think I'm going to give him that killing momentum style ability. I'm just going to make him a bit more tanky here so that he can fight. There we go. Because that's a really strong ability. Well, now it's good that I'm sending this archer up to help. Boy, it sucks losing that shaman, though. Yikes. I think what we'll do is we'll start sending in a replacement here unit, another tier 3, just to help out. Because, again, we've got one coming next turn there, so... I think what we'll do here, because we've got the movement, we'll do some scouting. Okay, there we go. So that's going to do it for our turn here. We've still got... We're in a good position here. We now know kind of where Nomlik is. We have an idea, at least, of where one of his cities is, which means he's probably just further north. He might be northeast, though, so I'll have to keep that in mind. I'm really hoping, though, that and again, I shouldn't have moved this unit in so darn close. Sometimes these quest units will actually move in and try to attack. I'll have to see if they do that. I really hope they don't. I mean, at least I'm not inside the city's domain, but that may not end up mattering. Oh, and look at this. Well, I'm not even being attacked by Nomlik yet. I'm being attacked by a Bone Dragon, some Wraith Kings, and a Lost Soul. At least they're damaged units, so I don't know, maybe they've been fighting Nomlik or something, but yeah, that's not exactly fun. Thank goodness I summoned that Spider Queen there to help this stack out, because obviously you can see they're not really in the greatest of shape here. So the Spider Queen is going to have to kind of do, I think, a lot of the heavy lifting in this battle. So we're going to kind of awaken, and then again we're going to we'll do Lion's Courage first, and then we'll do Last Stand next. And unfortunately we have Heal Undead, but we don't just have a standard heal. This mature Shock Serpent is not really in any condition to fight either, which is not good for us. So we'll kind of... Now we do have Turn Undead, which is going to potentially be useful. So we'll just kind of... And really, these shamans are going to be pretty useless against the undead because of the poison damage. So, Yeah, boy, this is going to be a tough battle. Alright, so now we'll do a last stand here. There we go. Now, the one good thing is we have Entangling Touch, which I think is going to try and... We're going to have to use that to try and do something. Bring this down, and then we can awaken it at least, although, frankly, I don't know if that's going to be that useful for us. Alright. Let's see what happens here. Yeah, I'm expecting a blast. Oh, and it killed our... I should have spread them out more. That was a mistake. Okay. Well, we can kill the Lost Soul. And I suppose we could try for a web here. Oh, and we got it. Alright, that's going to help us a little bit here. So we'll move in this way. Now, unfortunately, this dragon is fearsome, which is not good for us. And, of course, I can't entangle the Wraith King units. Ugh, and they do so much damage. Yikes. So we'll come in here and blast them with our shot there. Alright, let's see what happens. They're going to come in and flank my hero, probably. Okay, they're flanking the... Oof. Alright, so we got to deal with these pesky boys here. These Wraith Kings are pretty nasty units, to be perfectly honest. So we'll come in and do a big attack there. That actually did a lot of damage, thank goodness. Okay, there we go. Can we get the kill, maybe? We come around for a flank. Ah, not quite, eh? So, it looks like we're probably going to lose the spider for sure. How much longer does this last? 2 more turns, so we're okay there. Let's see, how much damage can they do? Actually, we'll be alright. We'll be alright. There we go, okay. Oh, I forgot about them. They might come in and kill. Oh, okay, okay. Whew. We are surviving this battle by the absolute skin of our teeth here. Alright, this is by no means finished, though, so... We still have to... Okay, we gotta kill the dragon, that's for sure. We definitely have to take out this dragon. But we still have this Wraith King to deal with. Ugh. Okay, we need Doctor's shock bolts on these Wraith King because they don't have... They're susceptible to that. So we'll use our shamans to come in and kill the Lost Soul, I think. Okay, now we can do this. Get quite a bit of damage here. Boy, it'd be great to get a flank, but let's just do this. There we go. And then I think we'll just use the spider here to kill the bone dragon. Come around for a flank. Oh, and then can we get the kill? Let's hope we don't take a hit here, because then we'll die. Oh, we got it. Okay. Whew, we needed one of those to be a 4. One of those damage rolls to be a 4. Oh, no. Now we're getting attacked at this city. So that little squad of 4, they are deciding to attack us. So we're going to have to try and use our little strategy here to keep them off of this city. I think we'll be okay. Yeah, they're... Now, the only danger here is that they are a ranged unit, so... We'll go back this way, and then I think we're going to hook back over here in behind these buildings. So I just got to be really careful, because if they get in range, they'll shoot me, and that'll throw the whole thing off. Ooh, they're getting a little closer than I want them to be honest. Go over here. I'll have to go back out this way. I don't know if that's gonna be... Yeah, okay, I think we're okay. Let me see again. It's gonna be pretty close. I think they're in range though. I think they're gonna be able to hit us. Yeah, they're gonna be able to come right in here and blop. Yep, there we go. Unfortunate. So yeah, we're gonna lose this city for sure. Really not a whole lot we can do about it at this point. We're gonna get walloped here pretty good. Ouch. Ouch. And there's the kill. So yeah, I should have cleared out those little pesky scoundrels. That was a mistake on my part for sure. Good news is, though, it's an independent city, so it's not in control of Nomlik anymore. So I don't have to worry about that being a city of Nomlik, at least. But yeah, that was a mistake. So I'm definitely... sometimes I get a little overconfident and I just start getting fast and loose with things. Oh, here we go. All units in the Heroes Army gain Devout Slayer. That's going to be helpful for us against Nomlik here as a Theocrat. Alright. So, boy, we took some punishment from that undead stack, but we're still standing. Lost that serpent, but we're still standing. So, yeah, and he built a Sun Guard in that last turn. So this city's a bit too strong for me as it stands. But we'll bring some units in here at least to bolster our defenses just a bit. Or bolster our stack, I should say, just a bit. Okay, back to our throne. Let's make a Forge Priest here. So, yeah, we're going to just keep sending units up this way. Alright. So we've got some things to do here this turn. So let's go clear out these pesky undead for starters. For this quest. So again, this won't be an easy battle. I mean, that Archon Titan is pretty disgustingly powerful. I really got to make sure that I don't take any major hits from him. He has Guard Breaker too, so he'll be able to smash right through my units that are in defense. So we're going to do the same kind of classic here. We're going to awaken our units. I also have to watch out for the potential web coming from this Dread Spider. Alright. So let's get them in close here. Ooh, there's that Guard Breaker, yep. Okay. I think I'm actually going to try for the web on the Bone Collector. Okay, we got it. Now I don't have to worry about them anymore. So that's really good. So now we're going to move up this way. We're going to flank the Titan there. Unfortunately, not get the stun. And we can do some big damage here. We also have our lightning shot. Let's try for a stun. Actually, I don't want them to turn around. We will use our King Serpent here and do some damage. Then we'll use our hero and do this. Oh, and we got the stun. That's fantastic. There we go. We got the kill. And then can we... Yeah, we can come in and try and befriend. Okay, we got it. That's good for us. Okay, and now we can clear these units out without worrying so much. So we'll get the heal here. And I'm going to get the experience with our Shock Serpent because I want a level up, and we're getting pretty close to it. Our Flyer can come in and do some damage here. There we go. And then our Shaman can do an Awaken, get a little bit more experience that way. King Serpent can come in, and then our Spider can get the kill. There we go. Okay, that battle's taken care of. And we are going to accept that gift because we get some nice units out of the deal, which is great for us. And we also get some items out of the deal. So we got, we're just going to sell these because quite frankly, I don't really need them. Okay, so now we've got Raptor and an Elder, as well as this Dread Spider Baby, Hunter Spider Baby. So we've got enough there to make a little mini stack of its own. I think the next thing we're going to do here, we want to head over to this, but I think we'll group up. We'll just hang out for next turn. So this stack, let's go north. Let's see if we can find anything worth kind of using to maybe get underground, or if Nomlik has some cities up north, we'll just kind of send this stack up that way. Yeah, you know what, we'll bring this spider. I was going to use it as a base guard, but I think I'd rather just have kind of a little mini stack over here that I'm going to build up. There we go. Got a little army there. So these two can go underground. I'm going to send them up this way. There we go. So this is looking really, really good. We're in a really good position. It's just a shame that this stack kind of got whittled down a bit. I think we can win that battle. Well, you know what? I don't want to risk it. I'm just going to do exploring with this stack here. Okay, so we found a city of Nomlix. I'm going to retreat back. I don't want to get in close there, and I'm going to summon a gargantuan animal in this stack next turn. But we know now Nomlik has a city up here, so he's above ground and below ground. We know that much for sure. We were gonna go underground here, but you know what? Maybe I'll explore up this way and kind of converge left above ground here to see if I can really pin down kind of where he is. Because where does this go? Down here. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. I think I'm gonna go over here, and then I'll grab the haste berries next turn and keep heading kind of further north with Hingrid here and her stack. Yeah, that's going to be the plan. So I'll do I think I'll do my production here, sort this out. So in this city, I'm not going to worry too much. We're just going to do merchandise. Finderland, same thing. I want to focus most of my production on the cities kind of on my front line here, or cities that are able to produce units of note here, as you can see, like these shock troops who we're going to start sending in. There we go. So I'm really going to go for the throat here. Rather than, you know, continuing to kind of develop my economy and all that stuff, I'm going to just go for the kill here if I can. I'd really like to take out. We'll start producing a crusher there just to have another unit. Tarok here is going to have to chill for a couple turns, I think. And our archer, we can send him up north to meet up with this stack. And that's going to kind of do it. So I think what we'll do here is we're gonna finish this episode right here. We are hot on Nomlik's tail. We know where he is, or at least we know where a few of his cities are. We know he's got one right here, and we also know that he has his city underground right here. So chances are, if we just keep pushing north, we'll find his throne, and we can find Nomlik himself and start trying to take him out and win this game. So all in all, a decent episode. Obviously, I made a few pretty major mistakes in terms of losing some units in tactical combat, which that's a little bit uncharacteristic for me. But I mean, again, let this be a lesson. You know, if you're at this point in the game where you're kind of feeling like it's a bit of a cleanup job, or you've got it in hand, don't let that kind of let you get overconfident, because if you do, you start making mistakes, you start getting sloppy, and you lose some of your really good units, which you saw me do. So try not to do that. I mean, obviously I'm still in a really good position, and I've still got some very strong units, but just again, keep in mind, you know, just because you're getting close to the end, don't get too excited and make mistakes. So anyway, with that, you saw me save there. We're going to call that one episode 8. As always, guys, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.